guys, it's Sarah and I'm here with my September TBR. It's September, oh my gosh, insane. Okay, so I have a good amount that I would like to read in the month of September. I'm going to tell you a few things now, and then later on in the month I'm going to have another TBR video for the Slay That series readathon, which I'm going to be taking part in, and that starts on September 25th and goes through October 2nd. So it's going to be later in the month. I don't know what I'm going to read for that yet, so I have some time to think about it, but I will have a separate TBR video for that one. So here's what I plan to read in the meantime. All right, so these first three books that I'm going to talk about is a trilogy, and they are books that I actually got through the BookTube Tours. And BookTube Tours is a kind of review system that was developed by Grace at Loving Dead Books, and she works with publishers, and there's usually a couple tours going on every month, and booktubers can sign up to be hosts, and you kind of throw your name in the hat for the books that you want to receive and review. Sometimes you get picked, sometimes you don't. It depends on the publisher. The publisher are the ones who choose them. But for this one, I did get chosen, and I was super excited. So they sent me the True Rain series. So the first one is called The Key. The second one is called Red. And the third one is called War. And this is written by Jennifer Ann Davis. This is a young adult fantasy series. And this one follows a girl named Rima, and she's living in this kingdom that has a very corrupt royal family, and she is very different from everyone else in that most of the people in this kingdom have like brown hair, brown eyes. They all kind of have a similar look, but Rima is blonde hair and blue eyes. So she's very different from everybody else. This intrigues a lot of people, and she's, from what I'm reading right now from The Key, she has caught the attention of both of the royal princes. So I will be reading and reviewing this entire trilogy, and my review will be up on my channel on September 9th. And if this is something that sounds interesting to you, the first book in the series, The Key, is free on Kindle. So I would go ahead and grab it. I will leave a link down below if you guys want to go check that out. But if you want to give it a try and see what you think and you don't want to pay for it, then go ahead and try this one out on Kindle for free if that's something that you guys are interested in. But yes, I am super excited, and when I do my review, there will also be some links for a mystery box giveaway and all sorts of fun stuff. So make sure you come back September 9th and check out my review for this. But so far, I'm a little bit into The Key, and I'm absolutely loving it. Another book that I am currently reading right now is I'm finally picking up Ministry of Motherhood. I've been wanting to read this for like the past 4 months. It's been on my TBR and I just haven't done it yet, but I finally picked it up yesterday. As you can see, I'm just now starting it, but I think this is going to be a nice breath of fresh air for me, and it's something I'm trying to read, you know, a little bit every day and just take my time and absorb it. But this is basically kind of guiding your children and how to be a good example for them with their relationship with God, and that's very important to me and just something I feel like I need to kind of gobble up right now. So I have finally started it though. And another book that I'm currently reading, I just started it actually this morning, is Champion of the World by Chad Dundas. This was sent to me by the publisher Putnam in exchange for a review. So I think I got this in July and I'm finally just now starting it. But this is following a man who is a wrestling guy. He's in the wrestling world, and this is set in the late 1800s. So he's part of like a carnival, and like a traveling carnival, and he's a wrestler by trade. He spent his whole life wrestling, and then he kind of got into the carnival scene, and he ends up kind of being called to train a wrestler who had retired, and he wants to make a big comeback, so he ends up training him. This man is also African American, which is a little bit taboo for this time period, so he's going to have challenges there as well. So far it's really good. I did actually end up downloading the audiobook for this, so I'm listening to it in the car on the way to the gym and also in the car on the way home. And I'm probably going to end up picking it up like just around my house or if I'm cleaning or something like that. But it's very good. The audiobook so far is wonderful. The narrator is great. And just this morning I listened to 40 pages of it. So I'm excited to really dive into this one. And I have 2 more books that I received from Putnam for review, and they've just been sitting on my nightstand for way too long, so I really need to get to them, and they're short, so there's no reason. First one is The Sixth Idea by PJ Tracy, and this is a mother-daughter writing team, and they write books for a mystery series called The Monkey Wrench. series, I guess. But I have been told by the publisher that you don't have to read these in order. They can each kind of be a standalone. So I am excited to get to this. It's very short, and it's a mystery. So I think it's probably something, once I actually pick it up, it'll probably be a really quick read for me. I just got to get to it. And the second one from Putnam that I need to get to for review is With Love from the Inside, and this is by Angela Pessel. And this follows a woman who was on death row for killing her infant child, and it's coming up to her execution date, but new information is coming through, and it's kind of looking like maybe she didn't do it. So her daughter is trying to decide if she wants to pursue these new findings and maybe get her mom off death row, even though she kind of spent her whole life hating her because she believed that she did this awful thing. So I'm excited to read this one, most definitely. Another short one. I don't know what my problem is. I don't know. And another book that I plan on reading for this month is a book I don't physically have yet, but I am getting it from the publisher. I've already been contacted, and they said they would get it in the mail to me. And that is called The Real Liddy James by Anne Marie Casey. So this one comes out on September 20th. So I do want to try to have it read and reviewed up around that time on my channel, because I'm also going to be able to do a giveaway for this book as well. So I'm really hoping I love it so that I can give you guys a copy too. And I'm literally just waiting for it to come in the mail. It hasn't come yet. But this, I believe, is kind of a story. It's a fiction, but it's a story about women who want to have it all, and is that reality? And this woman, Liddy James, is trying to have it all, and kind of what she's going through and what's realistic and what's not. Apparently this novel was inspired by a real life article that someone wrote about that. So I'm excited to get into it and see what it's all about. And that's going to be it for right now. Like I said, towards the end of the month, probably like a few days before the readathon starts on September 25th, I will have a TBR for that. I just haven't decided what I'm going to read for it yet. But the Slay That series is basically a readathon where you take an entire week and you focus on just trying to knock out as many series as you're reading as possible, whether it is finishing up a series or just making progress in one or starting one that you've been wanting to start for a long time. You focus on books that are only included in a series of books. So I'm really excited about that, because series is definitely something I've been wanting to concentrate on this year. And lately I haven't been doing very well because I've been getting a lot of review books, which is great, and I'm really happy that I'm getting them and I'm enjoying them. But I have been neglecting my series as well. So I'm really excited to take that opportunity and just use that entire week and read nothing but books that I'm already invested in stories that I already know I want to get back into. But I will have a separate review or a separate TBR for that as well. All right, guys, that's going to be it for me now. So be on the lookout for some good review videos this month. I plan on doing videos for every single book that I have that I need to do a review for, and I'm excited about it. So please let me know down below what you plan on reading in September. Let me know if any of these books have been on your radar, or if you've read any of them. Some of them have already come out, and I would love to just know what you guys are going to be reading this month. Hope you guys have a great day. I'll see you again soon.